It gives you ownership over your own self in a sense. Nobody wants to see the same tattoo on somebody else. Definitely, women will have more tattoos, just not as large.
Nice tattoo.
Excited. We're doing a Tinkerbell on her. Yeah, she's almost as nervous as I am. When you work with an abundance of artists, so, like we do, actually it's inspirational too. This is my 5th rally here. The reason I keep coming back is for the inspiration.
Down the street is Judy Parker from San Diego, who's known for her original designs.
It'll be pretty.
Judy Parker's the most modest tattoo artist I know.
Hers is a lot more artistic than a lot of people. She pretty much does her own thing every time.
Another artistic group on the front lines serving it up daily for rally goers are entertainers. Creative, hard-working, risk-takers, these people express themselves at venues of all types. Musicians probably resonate the original biker attitude best with their common roots in rebellion and outcast culture. Both musicians and old-school bikers stayed out on the edge of society and went on to influence a generation as pop culture trendsetters. Mushroom Brews out of Oklahoma dishes out the defiance at Knuckle Saloon.
Tried to do stuff that you don't hear a lot of anymore. We do stuff that we like. Okay, well, as far as our chemistry, it's great because we've been together now going on 9 years. I mean, so it's more of a gang. It's fun. It's a friendship that none of us are really willing to give up. Well, you can have a great song, but if you don't have decent vocals and decent lyrics, nobody cares. I don't do anything for myself when I'm up on stage. I want the crowd to have a good time. The only thing I feed off of is when they're screaming back at me. That way I know they're having a good time. It's like adrenaline just rushes right through you. It's an addiction. I mean, you have to have it. When I'm not playing, or I know when those guys are not playing, we're not happy.
Another interesting character on stage in Sturgis is Ron Elkins from Fort Myers Beach, Florida. He combines humor with music as Captain Ron, the biker comedian.
Put your hands together and enjoy the rest of the afternoon with Mr. Captain Ron. Sturgis, how's that?
But the best thing about him is when the party ends. You don't go out on the town and brag all his friends.
Oh,
Captain Ron, he's a card. He's just hilarious. He does a good job. So he holds people's attention. He gets a little raunchy at times, but that's okay. The crowd doesn't mind.
You know, I grew up as the class clown, getting in trouble in school all the time, and I just discovered a way that I could channel that energy into something and actually make a living doing it. And I got the tattoos and the shirts, and I couldn't afford a bike after that. You go out on a stage, you have a certain amount of time, really a short amount of time to try to warm up a crowd. If they don't laugh at the first joke I do, I start getting nervous. You know, people ask me a lot of times, where do you get your material from? Everybody relates to music. I believe all the comedy out there should be a form of the truth. Usually when I write a song, I do need to be by myself, but I needed you to feed me that song. I try to tell these personal stories in a funny way, and I'll make it a funny story for you.
Nita, hold me up to your ear once.
Right before I go on, I'm kind of like a cat on a hot tin roof. Just kind of walking back and forth, pacing, chomping at the bit, if you will. Then also, you're scanning the crowd a little bit to see who's out there.
I'm a little nervous right now. I'm getting ready to go on, and you know, it's the first night, but I'm ready to go though. All fired up.
Thank you, Sturgis! I wrote a love song about Harley Davidsons and women. You guys want to hear it? It's called 10 Reasons Why It's Better to Have a Harley Than a Girlfriend. You kick your Harley all you want, she won't call the cops. When you turn her off, the noise actually stops. She doesn't complain when you buy her stuff about the color, price, or size. When you're stuck in jail, she's not being ridden by other guys. When you want to trade her in for a bigger set of twins, you get most of your money back. Thank you.
I just metamorphosized, I guess, from being Ron to being Captain Ron. Even if I'm having a bad day, once I strap that guitar on and I go up there and I get a great reaction from the audience, I forgot every one of those problems I had.
But the best thing about him is when the party is, you don't go out on the town and brag to all his friends.
I've done this now for 10 years. Being self-employed is the only way of life I've really known. Fun is my business. You know, for that hour or two of my life, I get this buzz. When I'm up there making you laugh, I'm actually working.
It's my new CD just got today, so I hope it sells while I'm out here. I invested a lot of money, so let's hope it works out.
What I've learned from this in my life and how it's applied to my life is that we're not here for a long time. We're here for a good time. If I can make you smile, if I can make you laugh, there's a big payoff right there for me.
Of course, it had to rain every time we come to Sturgis. It has to rain, you know. And these storm clouds come in, and they're just nasty every time they do. You get the wind and the rain, and so we got the track all dried up again now. The rain's gone, and when your time has come, you roll your motorcycle up, your heart is pounding, and your concentration levels are focused to the point where you can think of nothing else. You look down the track, getting the perspective of the track, and
and getting the motorcycle straight with the track is extremely important. If you're a little bit crooked when you leave that line, you're gonna have a hard time pulling this bike back because it goes where it's pointed. When you hit the throttle on that thing, you're not worried about the fans watching you. You're not worried about anything else except looking down the end of that drag strip and making sure you get there. When you get up to the line and you start getting your mindset, I think you go through a few different things. Maybe a little nausea because you're a little bit scared and crazy about what you're going to do. And then when that passes, you move right into a joke or something with your buddy. But your mindset keeps coming back to, gee, you know, I got to get down that track. I got to make sure it's straight. I got to make sure my reaction time is good. I mean, there is a real serious mental mindset you have to follow each time. At any given time, the track guy on the line pushes a button, and that's what makes all of the yellows come on at once. And as soon as you see yellow, you don't even look for green. When you see all the yellows on, you whack the throttle as hard as you can and hold it there. Everything ran real fine, except I shut the bike off early, and I don't know why. I lost my orientation. I wasn't sure where the end of the track was, so somehow I shut it off early and then slowed down, and then I realized I wasn't quite to the end yet. So next time I'm going to hold the throttle on the whole way.
Now it's daughter Kirsten's turn. She's 26 and has been racing for 10 years. She rides a nitromethane-powered bike in the pro dragster class.
It was spinning the tire the whole time. Felt like doing 8th mile burnout. Next time we'll get him though.
After each round we change oil, we put in new clutch plates and clean the clutch dust out of the clutch. Bob Gutman is very good. He comes to every race that we go to. He helps us out. He knows the program. He knows what we need to get done. A lot of times I'm working on the tune and what I want to do to make changes while he's doing the boilerplate stuff, setting the bike up and being sure that the tools are out and getting everything ready. I think drag racing motorcycles can affect your personal life and how you react to things and what you do. There is an extreme amount of time and effort that goes into this thing. We do 42 seconds of wide open throttle on the track this weekend if we make it to the finals. Just the whole commitment thing of even getting out to this race, driving the distances we do. You compare that with 2 weeks of getting these motorcycles ready and ordering parts and putting them together and loading the trailers and then about a 16-hour drive out here. Just a few seconds as you're going down the track just makes it all worthwhile, I guess, in the end.
As the day closes and gets to an end, the shadows get long. The day hopefully starts to cool down. Then about 5, 6 o'clock, they start coming back in.
Yeah, there's a time of the day around dinner time, between 5 and 6, right around in there, there's kind of a lull. It is kind of a time where everybody catches their breath and gets ready for the next wave. Because after that, all out partying, and you just want to make sure that if something's going to happen, that you're going to be there and see it.
You go further up, you see the fire start working.
this sport. That's why I got involved. I started as a fighter. I have a black belt in jiu-jitsu. I'm also a kickboxer. Refereed probably over 1,000 fights by now. I know what it's like to be out there. I'm here for the fighters. I want to take care of them, make sure they're safe. No striking the spine anytime, okay? Twisting neck cranks and no striking the spine. I know everything's being done right if I'm involved in every aspect of the deal. Let's go! It's no holds barred style of fighting. It is a real fight. There's nothing staged about it. I got all the respect in the world for the people that are willing to do this. Any and everyone can do it as long as they're sober and 18 years old. 95% of them really have no formal training. Your average everyday Joe Blow layman can get out there and express his frustrations at the rally. So yeah, we have a wide range of people participating in our event. All right, so it's going to be Robert versus Nathan, Dwayne versus Jordan. You know, egos get involved. No one wants to be beat up in front of 1,000 people. We have a fighter's brief for every one of the fighters before they get on my mat. Let them know that, hey, I'm running the show out there, and I'm here for your safety. Okay? You can win the fight by KO, TKO, by your stuff in the fight, okay? There's not a bad seat in the house, and it's got that kind of gladiator feel. You know, you're looking down, watching guys fighting, and crowd participation is a big thing. I like to get the crowd involved as much as possible. Everybody that participates is here to have fun. We let the crowd decide who the winner is, and we go from there. Here we go, third and final round.
All right, Sturgis, let's make some noise for these warriors.
Across town, the all-Harley drag racing event continues with some extreme fighting of another sort. Our hero, top fuel racer Steve Hopkins, is trying to make it into the final round on this next pass.
He likes to just sit and relax and think about what he's going to try to do on that pass and just kind of blank his mind out from working on the bike. He just likes to relax. Because otherwise he gets up to the starting line and he's all tensed up. Whenever you're ready.
Something going on with the chassis. I can't keep the power on. I don't understand it. It's never done it before. And the farther down the track I go, the more the bike wants to twist. Don't like the way this is feeling, you know, and it's dangerous.
Beautiful sunset happens, the air gets cooler, and people are out showing off their bikes and their gals on the back and seeing what's happening, maybe looking for a parking place. Nighttime is a whole other time in Sturgis. Once the lights start going down, like the atmosphere changes. They've got their evening little trek around town planned. You know, looking for that perfect parking place. You pick a spot. It might be 1 or 2 or 3 spots, but you hang here for a while, go here for a while, go here for a while. Yeah, wash them all around a little bit and pick that one place you want to end it.
Not far from Main Street at Sturgis Drag Strip, top fuel contender Steve Hopkins hasn't been able to solve his mysterious handling issues. In the final race, he'll be going up against his teammate, Rick Erdman.
All right, here we are entering the last final round. It's going to be Doc's Harley Davidson in the final either way because we got both bikes.
Brave racers getting ready to do the burnouts with these 800 horsepower.
Well, it feels really good to be in the final round. And he might be the boss, but I'm going to beat him in the final round. I've never won this race. I've been chasing it for 15 years. I'm going to win this race.
What lane are you taking, Rick?
I'll take the same one.
I'm still having problems with the bike handling. No, we will not ride conservatively. We'll give it everything we got, and you know, provided everything feels good, we're going to keep it on.
Here on the tower side lane, racing out of Doc's Harley Davidson dealership. Going against Rick Erdman. Finish this battle one more time tonight on the 8th mile. And a tough break for Steve Doc Hopkins as he pushes back with his Doc's Harley Davidson entry here on the Tower Lane. So the rider he sponsors, Rick Erdman of Lodi, Wisconsin, will take the event title in Screaming Eagle Nitro Harley Top Fuel as Hopkins encountered problems right after the burnout, and the crew gave him the shut it off signal on the starting line.
Fuel line busted. Was spraying fuel all over the track.
Here we have my Sturgis luck I always have the strangest things happen to me in Sturgis. This time we made it to the finals, started the bike up, did the burnout. Just as it came out of the burnout, one of my curved fuel lines cracked in half and started blowing nitromethane all over the track.
Panhead wins Sturgis. Not exactly how I wanted to win it. I wanted to beat him heads up, but a win is a win.
And so after all the preparation, travel and travails, the Steve Hopkins team are certainly risk takers at the Sturgis Rally. And today, they take home to Wisconsin an overall victory of this prestigious event. With the full moon above, they all have a chance to reflect and celebrate the racer's life. 24 hours at Sturgis continues with the bar scene that's peaking around midnight. And our food vendor, Mike Aone, we met at 7 a.m., well, he's still at it.
Today was a slow day overall, but we did some business in the evening when the temperature dropped, and it was a nice day. We have to serve the few people who just leave the bars and they want to grab a bite before they go home or they go to the campground. So we still serve until past 2 o'clock, until like 2:30 or so, and then we finish cleaning up and the fresh new crew will come in the morning and start all over again. And the game will go like this until Saturday night. 2 o'clock, it's very critical moment here in the life of Sturgis. 2 o'clock, all the bars closed, they stop serving beer. All the motorcycles that are parked on the street got to be moved. So the police comes and they start clearing the street and cleaning the street. So every motorcycle that's still parked here, within 15 minutes or so, it got to be towed away. And they prepare the street for the next day. The day is dwindling to a halt very soon, so everybody here will just disappear a few short moments from now.
I think this late night part of Sturgis, a lot of people don't really see it. There it is. True.
18 hours of partying, we spend 6 hours picking it back up, making it look brand new every day.
one point, and you only see it about 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning, and everything's clean and everything's quiet. There's not a noise going on. It's the most peaceful time of the rally. The calm after the storm, but in the same respect, it's the calm before the storm. A few hours away and boom, 9 o'clock, 8, 9 o'clock in the morning, it starts up again.